Hello, hello. It's been a bit. It's been a good bit. Hopefully all the audio stuff is all good. Yeah, welcome to a bit of a more weird event. It's just a smaller time one. Good friend Soggy, he asked for some help for his event. And so here I am. So this is the second, actually, monthly Broken Edge Brawl, that's what they call it. They're competing for a very prestigious, just absolutely out there award. $20 and the half-used Fent Cart Roll. Very, very lucrative, very, very wanted in their little Discord server. So ultimately the winner will be awarded those. And we already have our first fight up, and actually we decided to swap fights 1 and 4 because Funky is not 100% sure if he's gonna be able to stay for too long. He also appears to might have been a little bit of a caffeine overdose, so it's gonna be interesting seeing how Orphan can deal with that. They did just send the lobby. He did win the coin flip, but that's how we're deciding stuff today. So let me get into the lobby and we'll begin. This is just a pretty small tournament, only 8 players. Decent chance. I besides if at least one of them doesn't show up, or 2. I don't know. There's no backups here. Kind of not very uniform as my normal stuff is, but like I said, it's been a while. Anyways, join in the lobby. Come on, join button. You got this. The join button is gonna take 5 million years. Hold on, guys. Orphan keeps on sending the code in the chat. Like, wait, how many times did he send it now? Okay, just twice. Okay, he sent it again. Okay, there we go. The join button decides to work. There we go. All right, and no one is. That is a very interesting screen. There's no one here. Oh, there they are. Okay, there's Funky. All right, hello, good friend Funky. How's it going? Yes. By the way, you are allowed to talk on stream. Just not out there. If he's talking, I can't hear him, to be honest. So yeah, waiting on Orphan, it seems, to arrive.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Yeah. So you're on a, like, what? So what happened? So your brother gave you an espresso without telling you that it was an espresso, and you drank that shit, basically. And
no, I just forgot it was. I thought it was normal coffee.
Wow.
I was dumb.
So wait, like, was that a few hours? Was that just now? Like, you sound a lot more calm now. So like, you don't sound like you're about to
Like 9.
collapse. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. Hopefully you can hold up under pressure, of the looming weight of caffeine. Orphan is taking.
This is a normal composition. I don't care about this one.
That's fair. Well, yeah, duh. Orphan is taking a comedic amount of time
Yay,
to
Orphan's
realize. Oh wait, no, there he is. Okay, yeah. I hate that there's no sound sometimes. Okay, all right, you guys are good to go. Good to start whenever.
Hello?
Hello. You're good to.
Hello.
League,
What
league
are
format.
the rules?
League format.
What are the rules?
League format.
It's league.
It's
format?
league. It's league. Yeah.
It's league, okay.
Yes.
Wait, Box,
League
can
these
people
nut-
hear me or?
Yes.
No?
Well, I'm gonna go
Oh.
silent during the thing
Oh,
for you guys. Well, you guys won't be able to hear me, but you should be.
okay.
You should be audible. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Hopefully they get the memo. They're good to go.
I ain't
Come
hear what you
on.
said.
Start the lobby. Okay. All right. They're starting. All right. Let me put down the controller. Ooh. Okay. Let me fix up the camera for all you lovely people. All right. Open it up with Funky as host. Looks like he is giving him a little
Crazy.
kiss.
Your name tags just was so high up, I thought you were tall.
All right, they haven't even started yet, and Funky's already rushing him down. I thought they nerfed the rushing strategy. Maybe that's just Forge. I'm pretty sure it's space version. Anyways, but fight begins. It's been a bit. I know Barbarian is still pretty strong. Goes for the shield, and oh my God, that shield is decimated. Awful turn 1 for Orphan,
I got cooked.
and resorts to the Edge Breaker. Takes a little bit of awaken damage, as you do as Viking. Could have definitely been a little bit better. Uses up ward right then and there. Is taking out the double axes, and
Oh,
a
no.
very nice hit, almost totaling 100 damage from just 1 axe. That really is God's greatest axe trade. Anyways, fight continues. He's holding up those swords, and wow,
I'm
Funky
cooked.
rushes
I cannot
right
play like
into
this.
right into
Too
it.
much energy.
Takes out second wind. Has to use it pretty much. His gauge is broken, and now Orphan is in a very nice spot here. Much better trade overall just now for Funky. He rushes forward. Orphan is just booking it to him. And overall, it's still... Funky's doing pretty good right now. And the gauge is broken for Orphan. Orphan is falling behind. 0 damage to Funky. Funky's holding it nice. He appears to be taunting. Very, very good moves. And Orphan's rushing with the sword out. He's not really doing. He's holding that axe back. And he's going to be forced to use second wind here. Funky still has his edge breaker, and he's now popped his ward. And another massive hit. Funky is styling on Orphan right now. Orphan had a very good opening with breaking the gauge early, but just hasn't been able to do anything really since. Takes up the axe again, rushes forward, breaks the ward. The ward is gone. Orphan, ooh, the axe. Used the axes defensively to block a hit, and now all he has left is his dinner plate and the nub of a critical parry, but that critical parry is triggered, and that's 100 damage to Funky. Now he's on a critical parry, and now he gets tabbed with the critical parry, and 62 cut damage right to Orphan's front, and Edgebreaker comes out for Funky. This is not really much he can do. He hits the shield! He hits the shield! Okay, Orphan is probably still fucked here. Yeah, the little tiny knife is not able to do much, but a very nice block for the last second, but still Funky takes the opening round. Good job, Funky. All right. Fight continues. Ward takes out, and wow, Orphan pops Ward, loses Ward in the span of 2 seconds. That was more like 1 second. Very impressive. Overall, they're going very light. And Funky just drops all the awaken last second. Come on, man. You had it. Takes out another axe, and the beautiful damage. That's almost 120 damage off a single axe. Absolutely beautiful move by Orphan. And another very nice cut overall by Orphan. He's having a pretty similar start to his earlier in this game. Rushes forward, and the game stops. Time freezes for about a second, and apparently that was a good trade. I don't know what's Funky's going on right now, but I think the caffeine overdose is getting to him. Another freeze. What the fuck is going on? Another freeze, and the shield is basically lost. Edgebreakers is coming out of Orphan, and not really much. It looks like he uses the axe defensively, blocks a hit. Orphan is in a weird spot right now. Big damage, but I don't know. Does Funky have to? Funky does not need to use second wind. Orphan does, and Orphan has pretty much nothing left besides that edge breaker and that critical parry. We just gotta be careful too. And oh my God, that is not how you use that. Absolutely dreadful move right there, forcing it down to the critical parry. The edge breaker is gonna be the only thing that can really save him. He goes high. Funky goes high, very high, hits him in the face.
See, I'm making up for the battleground. I'm making up for the battleground right now, guys.
I have not checked in with a lot of the things in the Broken Edge community. I know battlegrounds happened recently.
But now cooking Orphan.
I'm guessing Funky got completely hammered and died horribly, and everyone laughed at him during that. Either way, the fight continues. Once again, opening decently better for Orphan, but as always, this is how we start. Rushes forward with the edge breaker, switches down to the axe, and gets pretty alright damage. Pretty decent. 60 is not bad. Takes out the edge breaker. Looks like he's gonna be looking for an opening. Goes very low with a flick, and that shield is tapped. Funky is getting very, very hyped up right now, and Orphan is just rushing himself at him. Does some alright damage with the edge breaker, but it's still
totally didn't get 3-0 by what is want.
Not exactly sure what Orphan's plan is here. He gets very, very close, and he gets a very, very nice stab on the sword, but he still dealt a lot of damage to himself through the awaken. Got a lot of cut damage, it looks like, off it though. And speaking of damage, big damage to both sides. Funky is forced to use second wind. Orphan still has a bit of his blade in there. He's going to try to use it the best he can. The dinner plate is not really going to be helpful as a shield. 78 cut damage, and it's not a critical parry. No, folks, it is not.
I can't get reverse sweeped.
Funky is begging for the reverse sweep not to happen.
Okay, there we go.
And that's some big damage right back. 97 cut. Absolutely destroyed, and Funky's now in a much better spot with that critical parry and the ward defensively. They're in a good spot. The axe is taken away. All right, Orphan is trying to use the shield. He's trying to use the shield. He uses the shield, but Funky drops the edge breaker before the shield is hit, and that edge breaker is used to annihilate that sword. Funky technically does not have any abilities left. If Orphan can actually get the stab here and get his sword back, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that he could get his sword back because he's fucking dead. A 3-0 sweep by Funky.
No, come here. Give me a hug.
They're now embracing it out. Funky is now wanting to embrace it out. Orphan is mildly salty, which is only a little understandable. Okay, then. All right, so then what? Yep, leave, and then we swap hosts, I'm guessing. Yeah, it's been a bit. Okay, all right, let me turn my controller back on. Why am I in the live thing? Oh, the live thing was turned on. That's interesting. Okay, then. I guess live was turned on for a bit there. Interesting. All right. I will be right back as we decide, as we figure out what's happening next. That was very short, as Orphan already has the code for the next game. So let me get in there. We will begin fight number 2. I also need to update the score for Funky. They are both 2-3s on the host, though. So, yeah. All right. Once again, I arrive and the lobby looks empty as balls, and there's everyone. Okay, hold on. Let me get the mic on. Okay. All right.
What do I do here? What do I do here?
Well,
What do
you can't play.
Uh,
Okay, never mind.
What do I do here?
What do you mean?
What do I do here?
What do you mean? What do you do here? Do you want to overdose on
I don't know,
caffeine
I
again?
don't know what to pick. I don't know what to pick.
What do you want the Fent Cart Roll or not?
I can't win. I have to go to baseball game after this. I have my baseball stuff on already. I'm playing in my baseball jersey.
Nerd.
Just play your second main.
Bring the night back. We are now
Starting a campaign for bringing back Knight from irrelevancy. I unfortunately did not hit the unmute button on my own, so I need to take 5 million years to go pick up my controller and hit the button. Unfortunately, you're probably gonna miss the first clash because I need to turn my mic off. Come on, controller, turn on for me. Okay, there it is. Very unfortunate. Okay, all right. Let me get back to the actual normal camera now. Oof. All right. Let's reposition this camera. All right, the fight begins. Funky in a bit of a weird spot right now with the Knight. Looks like this sword clashes are overall going pretty even, but we'll have to see how that goes. All right. There we go. Okay. Orphan versus Funky. Yep. Okay, Edge Breakers are coming out for both sides. Rush forward out of Funky. Rush forward and nothing. It's a bad move. Both are defending their Edge Breakers, and they collide Edge Breakers, and that's a little extra damage for Funky to take to Orphan, because, as everyone knows, Viking's Edge Breaker is complete and utter ass.
Oh,
but,
no, the old Knight is not
as we
coming
also
back.
already
I'm not
know,
a Knight main
Funky and also Knight in equivalents are also
I'm
ass.
cooked. My main's gone. I don't have host. What do I do, guys?
Funky is having
I
a
get
life
lost.
crisis, existential life crisis, as they realize they might be missing some things. Anyways, he is screaming in high-pitched voices, 100 damage cut. Not looking too good for
Where's the
Funky right now.
clutch?
Funky seems to be trying to find any way to make this work. Orphan is controlling this fight the best he can. Part of the shield's gone. The crust is gone. It's not the most important part. The most important part is the body. Rushes forward, and he does not get the hit. Funky taps back and does a nice chunk of damage. But ultimately, it looks like he's had a critical parry.
No,
Ooh,
so
and
close.
no critical parry
No.
means death right now for Funky. And Funky takes the loss. He seems to be fighting back with the shield. Looks how he can prevent his death as long as possible. The crust of the shield is gone. Death. Down. Anyways, he needs to go to the ball game. That's what I'm saying, Gerard. He needs to go play the baseball.
Watch.
Take me. I'm not doing that. Anyways, okay, the fight begins. Orphan taking out his ward immediately, using one of the axes defensively, and a nice chunk of damage right there out of one of the axes. Not much on Knight's health bar, though, just because Knight is beefy as fuck. Anyways.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't one hand. I forgot how to play Knight.
It appears that Funky has miscalculated horribly, and that he does not know how to play the class he is currently playing. The Fent Cart Roll is in danger if he wants to claim it. Ignore what he said earlier. But the shield, oh, big hit to the shield. That shield is that shield gone?
Yes,
yeah, it's gone.
saved me.
Axe is used.
No, I didn't mean to ward.
Not much damage. Funky takes out his ward. He's announcing it like I don't really know what to compare it to. And hell, he rushes forward. Leans it forward. Orphan was going to try to impale him as he rushed forward, and Funky gets the first stab. Orphan is walking around his room in complete and utter disgust for what is happening to him. I don't blame him, honestly. All right, fight re-begins.
Oh, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I should just bring it down.
Fight re-begins. Ward is used by Orphan immediately once again. Funky is looking for some stuff, and oh, he hits
boy,
the shield.
get out of here.
Orphan
Get out of here,
pulls
boy.
the shield back, and still somehow gets hit. Very impressive.
Maybe not.
And equal damage. Well, not really equal damage. Funky kind of ate shit. But, anyways, Funky trying to find a way. He lets go of the sword for one hand. And
Why
once
am I doing
again,
this?
he makes the mistake of doing that and playing Knight. Poor guy. Anyways, but Funky's in a bad spot.
Okay.
Goes
Okay.
for
Clutch. Clutch
Pretty
again.
short
Clutch
stab.
Again. We win these.
Funky is
We
trying to
win these,
hype
guys.
himself up and hype himself out of this depression he's putting himself in. And Orphan walks forward with that axe, and not really much damage at all, to be honest. Waste of axe. Keeping it real. But Funky does the classic. Go a little bit
Okay,
up,
boys.
move it.
Okay.
But big damage is once
Shit.
again dealt. Can you fent pose? A glaze wand, I don't think I know what fent posing means, and I think I'd rather kill you, to be honest. But fight begins. Why did I say that? Big damage. I'm fucking losing my mind. All right, anyways. Overall, though, Orphan takes that second wind. Funky takes that his own second wind. He takes a little bit of time to pull it off. I'm kind of surprised that Orphan didn't try to exploit it real quick. Oof. Both threatening their edge breakers, and both edge breakers collide, and not much. It's kind of disappointing. But goes for a low tap. Orphan
Guys,
tries
this
it.
is actually clutch. This is actually clutch.
Funky takes a
I
lot of
played
damage
Knight
in the
in
process, but he
months.
does get it. Funky is
And I'm
claiming
winning.
that he will be clutch, but I'm not really sure. And oh, never mind. I apologize for doubting Funky, the baseball goat, the screeching god, as he's displaying right now.
Caffeine. The caffeine. Maybe every time I play Broken Edge, I just take some caffeine, guys. It's working.
Funky is now finding excuses for his caffeine addiction that he definitely has.
Yeah,
Ultimately,
boy,
this is
don't
the
even mess with me.
truth being hidden from us. Anyways, fight continues. Ward was used by Orphan earlier, and it's already popped just now. Orphan has a habit of losing that thing early. Edgebreaker comes out, tries being a little bit offensive, and ooh, jumps down low.
I'm actually up
But
by
his
so
sword is
much.
hit pretty early. Not much damage is dealt overall. Funky is whittling down some of his resources, but that
actually,
Edgebreaker is
Tried to follow my dagger, it
wasted.
didn't work.
Pretty sad. But still, Funky has Ward. He has some more defensive abilities right now.
Okay. I feel like I'm still up. I got Ward.
Funky is once
and I
again
got
coping hard.
Secondaries, he doesn't.
We'll have to see how well he can cope here. And
Oh, I thought I had got hit.
some alright
I
damage
think
being
it's
dealt
2 pounds
back.
now. Because I have Ward.
If I had my mic on, I would tell Funky to
he
shut the.
doesn't.
Oh, I'm not gonna tell him that.
Okay, now.
That
I
was
feel
some
like it
big
still
damage
counts.
right there to both parties.
Just can't go for
Funky
those
is once
one-hits
again
anymore.
eating most of it.
I'm actually commentating
He's not
for
doing too
Fox
hot
Ross.
for the most part. I would say at least he's not doing too hot. I'm gonna ever so
Funky for
slightly
commentator
turn
2024.
down desktop audio,
Caffeine overdose.
so that Funky becomes almost just not even able to be here
Oh my gosh,
by you
I'm
guys.
actually selling now. Chat. We can't let Orphan win this.
Funky is proclaiming that Orphan must die.
We did prove
Quite harsh.
everybody wrong.
When his sword
I did
breaks
not
like
sell.
that, forcing second wind,
I mean, I did sell
Funky
that,
is
huh?
put in a
Not
weird
that.
position now,
Prove it wrong.
assuming that sword around. He goes for the shield and gets just the crust off. I'm not sure how good that was really. Goes low. Backs up a lot.
Yeah,
Hits him
yeah,
with the
boy.
one-handed. Lots of damage. Some cut damage being dealt back. Orphans force a second wind. They are both down to their critical. They're both gonna be down to their critical parry soon. But Funky does have the ward. Orphan goes for a massive lunge and loses the body of his shield. Funky takes out the ward right then.
Yes, kid.
More big damage. Looks like both are both down to critical parry. But the big difference is Funky has the ward. Funky can take the risk. Orphan can't, but it doesn't matter because they collide sword. Wait! They didn't collide sword. Okay, alright, I missed something apparently. Maybe Funky didn't. Wait, does Funky not have critical parry?
Oh, I actually sold.
I'm not sure if he has critical parry. Oh no, and the shield is gone. The ward turn is wasted. And now Orphan has the advantage here. He's playing with Funky so much. Funky has to just rush in. Orphan messes up, and he dies for it. Wow.
The lag is horrendous for me.
How?
Orphan, it's
My
your
host.
fucking host. They can't hear me.
I'm sorry, Orphan. I'm sorry.
They know they can't hear me, but it's Orphan's his host. I don't know what to tell you. Anyways, Funky, even though I would say Funky moves on, Funky is technically, in a sense, also eliminated because he has to go to the fucking baseball game. Massive work by Orphan, but neither of these people are winning the Fent Cart Brawl or $20. They're just disappointments. Anyways, yeah, good job, guys. We will be moving on to the next fight, which will be, let me check, I should have this pulled up. Well, I don't have the stuff pulled up, Jesus. Let me just, professional streamer over here, let me just go grab the thingy. Okay, all right. All right, the next up fight will be Giant Viking versus Venom. So we're gonna have to see how that goes. We'll be right back once we get things figured out. all right, we're kind of in a shitty situation. It's kind of frustrating. So there's only so first we're contacting the next people that are up in the bracket is Viking versus Venom, right? Both are offline, so both are just they haven't responded at all apparently, and it's like damn. Okay, well then who's the next fighter? Let's fight 3. Goofy versus Gogurt. Okay, all right, let's get those guys in here. They're also not online. So yeah, this is and technically, Orphan and Funky, there's no winner from that one because Funky has to go and Orphan is just dead. They beat him, so that literally just leaves us with one fight, which is Ablaze versus Soggy. Which, assuming the other guys don't show up, that means this is technically the finale, which is pretty stupid when you think about it, honestly. I feel bad, but like I said, there's no backups here, and it fucking sucks. And I probably should have talked about that more. God damn it. Well, it was like it just sucks. I'm sorry, but yeah, like I said, they're just not. I mean, Orphan, I don't know. I mean, he lost. He did lose. I mean, Funky says he can play one more. Well, the thing is that Funky is ultimately going to be playing after both Soggy and Ablaze fight because they need to fight, and then they'll fight Funky. So I'm not sure. Hold on, Funky's asking. Hold on. Like I said, this is a shit show, but yeah. I don't know. I mean, on the plus side, it's nice to get back to the commentary stuff. Just gotta do that more, though. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, my audio's super low. God damn it. Okay, thanks. All right, I'll trust you on this one. Oolong. The stream tomorrow Oolong is hosting looks fucking lit. What was it? Zombie Guild? Like a zombie tournament where, so it starts off with teams of 2, and then whoever as teams to beat each other, they'll get to pick one player from the defeated team. They'll take them with them, and so then the next time teams fight will be 3v3, and it'll be 4v4, and then it'll end with a 5v5, which is dope as fuck. But yeah, okay. Funky says he might be able to do it, so yeah, I guess we're moving on. Yeah, I guess it's gonna be Soggy versus Blaze now. Also, I just was never updated the score to show Funky getting the sweep. I apologize. I was disgracing Funky's legacy there. All right, Soggy's getting on. I'm hoping Blaze is on then. I'll have to message them. Let me ask. All right, I'll ask a Blaze heads or tails because it's funnier. Yeah, but still. Started at 2v2 to 4. Oh, I thought I was gonna end up at 5. Okay, whatever. Oh, you had to figure it out. That's fair. I'm sorry, Funky. I'm sorry. Okay, I apologize for disrespecting you. Okay, it will happen again. Okay, all right. Blaze calls heads. Let me fucking grab coin flip. I'm great at this. All right. And what does it say? It says heads. So Blaze wins host for first one. All right, Blaze. Soggy is sobbing in the Discord, like actually sobbing. Hopefully he'll be able to mentally recover. Well, now I guess they're gonna be waiting on the code from Blaze. But yeah, so I'm cooked. Yeah, Soggy probably is about to get flambéed, but until then, we'll just have to wait to see. Like I said, I feel I've not been paying attention too much, so I'm assuming Funky got absolutely annihilated in like the most recent battlegrounds, and this is him trying to make up for it. Which, I mean, fair enough. Like I said, the winner of the Fent Cart Roll, the half-used Fent Cart Roll, and $20 is gonna hang between 3 people, assuming Funky's able to show up and such. But I'll be honest here, I don't think we'll have enough time. But yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. Soggy's asking me, save the VOD. I want to see myself Fent pose then die. What the fuck is okay, we have the code. I don't even know anymore. Blaze mentioned it earlier. I still don't know what the Fent pose is, but you know what? Maybe it's just not something I need to know about. Anyways, let's get into the lobby. Probably should have changed the names too. Apparently my ping, I'm now looking at the in-game, my ping is 609. Thank God I'm not hosting this shit. All right. Join. All right, let me get in the lobby. Hopefully you guys don't hear the loud ass airplane outside my house. Otherwise, I'm gonna be sad. All right, load it in. Let me change the thing. There we go. All right, Ablaze versus Soggy. I'm not sure if Soggy's on just yet. I swear to God, that plane is loud as fuck. All right. Blaze, reset that score. Okay, all right. Let me talk with the Blaze. Okay. What the fuck is a Fent pose? What's the Fent cart pose? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it, Blaze? What's the Fent cart pose? What do you mean? What do you mean a GIF? Okay, so he says he'll be here soon. Okay, while we're waiting, we're gonna interrogate a Blaze of what the Fent cart pose is. Like, what do you mean? Like, you can't just go into my you know, the chat and just say, you know, Box Ross hit the Fent cart pose or Fent pose or whatever you said, and you just expect nothing to happen because I have no clue what you're talking about. You have like records of different fighters doing it. Okay.
No, nobody has done it before.
Okay, so this is a generational first type deal. You also know they can't see me, right? Like me as in like my, like I'm invisible. You know, you guys can be seen.
Yes, I know.
You guys can be seen. Yeah, you guys can hit the Fent coat. You know, the Fent pose all you want. I can't do anything. I'm sorry.
Okay, look, I sent a video of it.
Okay, I've been messaged. Okay. When you say, okay, let me look at this. Let me look at this video. No way I'm showing this on stream, but pouring out, hold on. I'm just gonna watch this. That's the Fent, wow. I was expecting something way different than that. And I saw the GIF that Funky posted just now, and I thought that was supposed to be the Fent pose.
No.
I was very concerned for a second.
Unrealistic.
Yeah, that's a very unrealistic. That's the Fent pose. Okay, gotcha. All right. I guess the people will just have to wait. Oh, hey, Soggy's here now. All right. And, oh, they're already starting. Goddamn. You guys don't let me no one lets me unmute myself. Jesus. Oh, my goodness. You guys suck. All right. I'm unmuting myself. Soggy is bowing down, realizing he is fucked. He's about to be cooked. Where is the goddamn menu? There it is. All right, good luck, you guys. Oh, Jesus. All right, let me fix up the camera because the camera is also fucked right now, which makes sense. Nice. Okay. All right. That apparently does something. Okay, anyways, all right, fight begins. Ablaze, Soggy trading right now. Ablaze is not doing too hot at the beginning. Soggy has a very nice opening so far, but Ablaze has barely dipped into any of his secondaries. And big damage, 98 cut damage right to Soggy's blade. That is brutal. Ablaze is seemingly, was that the Fent pose? He might have been hitting the Fent pose just now. It's hard to tell. I have to be looking out for it. It's hard to tell which exactly is the Fent pose. That source is, there's a lot of things that I feel like I can interpret as the Fent pose. Anyways, but edge breakers are coming out, and Soggy just gets clipped on the side, and Soggy is dead. Ooh. Is it VOD? Please. Why is Funky? Yes, I put everything as a VOD. What do you want me to tell you, man? But anyways, the fight continues. Soggy strikes with the secondary. Very nice. 65 cut damage. Pretty decent, I'd say. But then again, same time, you know, Ablaze is going to have so many secondaries to use that it might be better to save them. That's more big damage being dealt right there. Back to Ablaze. Ablaze is being very slow. He's moving around, and some more damage dealt right to him. All it's going to take, though, is a good edge breaker flick to change this fight. Always looking for the edge breaker, but he's not going for it just yet. Loses the blade gauge and is going to be using second wind now. No secondaries have been used yet, though. Blaze takes out his ward, takes out the edge breaker. Soggy is feeling threatened, and was that the knife that was just used? That was not the no, that was not the knife. That was the something. That was an axe. Oh, that was an axe. Okay, that's sad. Speaking of sad, that's some massive damage dealt right to Soggy's blade. Soggy's forced to use second wind already. He has ward out. He's gonna try to keep himself safe, and Ablaze just effortlessly taps him on top of the head. Soggy is probably not feeling too good about that. Ablaze has Edgebreaker now. He's threatening it a lot. Soggy goes very low and eats all the damage in the world, forcing him down to just a critical parry point with no ward. It's putting him in a really bad spot. Ablaze is a massive flick. Maybe might have lost some negative awaken there. Either way, he did not have any awaken enough. Soggy is using that Edgebreaker. Goes extremely low and misses. The lag is real. And, oh, strike clap back from Ablaze with, I believe that was the rapier. And he is dead. Oof. Wait, Funky, also, is $20 shared with the first and second or not? What the fuck do you mean? I don't know this. Soggy's the person that came to me, okay? I don't know. I'm not involved with the Fent Cart Brawl or the $20, okay? I've never seen that $20 in my life. Anyways, fight continues. Very even opening. Giant Viking just responded. I'm ready now. My bad. Okay, so we might have somebody else to fight. As long as maybe Venom shows up at some point. We'll have to see in the near future. But fight continues. Soggy is falling a little bit behind on the sword gauge, and this is not a section you want to be falling behind on when fighting a pirate. Otherwise, this whole match is going to be falling behind. But overall, Soggy is just getting, like I said, getting kind of cooked. But never fucking mind, I said it. Oh, sorry, Blaze. Castor's curse a little bit. But anyways, Soggy claps back with a very nice strike to the chest. And Goofy's back. Goofy's alive now. Oh, my God. Okay, we might have to reorder the fights, assuming Venom and Gogurt don't show up to put in Goofy versus the Giant Viking. But this is not the final fight, if that makes anyone feel any good. Anyways, fight continues. Very light taps overall. It's pretty nice damage, honestly. Dealt right to Blaze, but yeah, Funky's making the realization they might not be able to play now. And honestly, if it doesn't matter for, okay, I say that because like it's okay. Soggy's dead. That's all you guys need to know. Soggy fucking died.
Good game. We going to your house?
I guess yeah. Yeah, Soggy. We're going to Soggy's house now. All right. Gogurt's here now. Oh my God. Why is everybody waking up now? That is 3 people within the span of like 2 seconds that just woke up suddenly. Jesus. Okay. All right. We'll be right back. Ugh. I wanted to have a lovely chat with these fine fellows, but they just start the match in my face. Absolutely disgraceful, all of you. Oh my God, I gotta fix the camera. All right, Tyrant versus Barbarian. Ablaze wand playing that Barbarian. Oh, I didn't realize there's a bridge down there. But the fight, let me fix up the camera. Okay, all right. Soggy using a Tyrant. Opening very slow. Looks like ward was already used by Blaze. Let me swap around their names real quick and give Blaze a point. Decently. Wow, big hit right there. Right there. Out of Blaze. Big damage. And that Edgebreaker was non-existent. Wait, where'd the Edgebreaker damage go? That was used. But it didn't hit anything?
So we're getting scammed.
Yeah, I think they were getting scammed. I agree with.
I hate that glitch so much.
That's okay. New glitch apparently.
It happened like all the time on Vive, and I don't know why.
Yeah. All right. I'm new glitch, guys. Anyways, but Funky's still asking about what's going on with who's playing next, and I'm not entirely sure. I feel like Funky does not need to be here though. I think Funky can accept his fate as not being able to obtain the Fent Cart role. And overall, Soggy is getting kind of owned right now so far in this fight with the Blaze. Blaze has both his regeneration abilities at this point, and Soggy has very little left. And by very little, I mean the nub. And at this point, he is fucked. goes for a nice little tap, and hey, that's some nice damage. But Blaze unfortunately has second wind and a critical parry, and Soggy is dead. This sucks. Anyways, all right, so okay, let me sit back down. Actually, if the camera gets messed up, then sue me. Hey, it didn't. All right, anyways, all right, fight continues. Soggy put in an interesting position here. And big, more big damage. This might have been a bad time to use Tyrant. Poor old Soggy. Blaze takes out the Edgebreaker, fakes out the Edgebreaker, and ultimately just some mediocre damage being dealt to Soggy. More Edgebreaker usage, and Blaze lets go of the blade to get knocked back. It seems like he did not like that interaction at all. Just wanted to try again. And Edgebreaker, he drops the Edgebreaker last fucking second. Blaze might as well hit the Fent post because yeah, he is absolutely acting like it. And Edgebreaker trades, and overall an advantage to Soggy, but the gauge is still not broken. Could have probably saved it, but I'm not sure how exactly that would go. And Soggy is clapping back. His gauge is still barely breathing, and the Blaze is just broken. I have to see how the rest of you can carry through this fight because it's not looking the best. And oof, his gauge is still alive, and the Blaze is down to that second wind, which is used, and finally breaks the gauge, which that's a lot of awakened damage. That's gonna 4-second win. Honestly, I think he should have rushed it there. He might have been able to do something, but then again, a Blaze would see it, and more big damage on both sides. But Soggy's blade is still pretty much intact, and the Blaze's is not. Taps the critical parry, and Soggy uses up his ward. He's gonna try to be as defensive as possible. He has his critical parry. He just has to outlast a Blaze here. A Blaze taps him. He's gonna try to prolong this fight the best he can with trying to waste the ward turns. That's a Blaze's plan. Does it again. He does it again, and that ward is gone. Oh my goodness gracious. Soggy's been played for a fool. He's been played for a fiddle, but never mind, because it was actually a Blaze who was the fiddle being played, and that is the end for him. Am I too loud? I can't hear myself, so it's, you know, no one said anything though, so I'm assuming I'm fine. Besides, you know, oolong earlier. Anyways, but fight continues, and just said fight starts and fight ends with a Blaze tapping Soggy on the nuts. Poor guy. But yeah, also 2-tick ward. Yeah, that was a 2-tick ward. I realized that as that was happening too, so I was kind of questioning it. But anyways, fight continues for real this time, and some alright damage being done. And oh my goodness gracious, come on, Blaze, you're making me look bad here, man. And that's the end for Soggy. Blaze moves on. Man, they don't even want to talk to me, man. Anyways, okay, all right, we're gonna have to take a little bit of a break to reconnect what's going on in the brackets, because while Blaze has just won that fight, we now have some fighters that are actually getting online. I'm still not 100% sure if we have Goofy online. I think is he the last person? No, Venom's the last person that's is not showing for some reason. So Funky should probably also, I don't know how much time he will have. But anyways, we will be back once we got some more information. All right, we got a plan. So now with assuming that Venom doesn't come back, which we're not 100% sure, everyone else is pretty much here. So Funky is not coming back because he's already shut everything down. So the next fight will be Goofy Gorilla versus Mr. Gogurt. So let me change up their scores real quick and let me hop in their lobby. Yeah. And reset the scores. All right, did the names, and let me actually go grab the code real quick. I probably should have done that first, but it's fine. It's fine. Okay. Oof. The ping is now 646. Amazing. Check the thing. Okay, there it is. All right, got it. All right, join the lobby. 5 million years, unfortunately. All right. That's an interesting bug. All right, can y'all hear me? Oh, y'all good? I feel like they are not able to hear me, or I'm not able to hear them. Either way.
Hello, box.
Oh, okay. All right. There. Okay. I'm sorry. Look, there was some issues last time. Okay. I'm suspicious. Anyways, all right. You guys good to go?
Oh my god. Okay.
I'm assuming they're able to hear me. I don't know if they're able to hear me. If they can't hear me, then I'm fucked. Anyways. All right. Goofy Gorilla picked Duelist and Gogurt taking Persian. All right.
You're making me tired.
Yeah, I'm guessing both of these people just woke up like a few minutes ago, to be honest with you. Anyways, fight begins. Very, obviously, I mean, very slow opening, I think is the best way to say it. But that's not slow at all. That is some big damage dealt right to Goofy Gorilla's front doorstep and Gogurt. These are both very exceptional human beings. All right. Fight continues, and ooh, big damage by Gogurt.
Oh shit.
Gogurt seems to have broken his headset in the process. He seems to have scratched his head, and his headset disconnected for a few seconds. Very impressive. They seem to be trying to figure a way to reset the clash. Very good, very good, very good. If he stabbed him, then we would have to execute him. Anyways, fight continues, and gauge is broken off Gogurt. Gogurt's gauge is done. And Gorilla has to try to exploit it now. Both have just not really used any of their abilities. I am turning down their audio because they're talking too much. How fucking dare they? But that's some more big damage, and that one of Gogurt's blade is just gonna go right down to the bottom. Still got another big old blade though, and he's gonna use it, claw down, and does not break the gauge. Oh my goodness gracious! And that's gonna force a second wind out of Gogurt. Gorilla takes out the ward, and looks like looking for a bit of an opportunity to go for the stab, but that ward's can protect Gogurt, and finally the gauge is broken on Goofy Gorilla, but Gogurt has more opportunities playing his Persian. Icebreaker's still in play. Almost all abilities are still in play for both fighters. It's pretty impressive, and big damage to actually both sides. Even though Gogurt did break and force a second win, Gogurt did take a lot of damage in the process. Gogurt is now threatening with the Edgebreaker, looking for a good opportunity to strike, and Goofy Gorilla does the funny and runs in for it, wasting it. Perfect. Good move. And now that's putting Gogurt in a much weaker position. Gogurt is down to nothing but that critical parry. Goofy Gorilla has much more. And what I mean much more, he has an Edgebreaker, which, hey, that's much more. That's something, But goes for a bit of a high stab. That knife is also still in play. I am blind. And big damage to both sides. Gogurt is now used up his critical parry. Goofy Gorilla is about to use his own critical parry, assuming he can survive this clash. Gogurt is looking for a good opportunity to strike. He tries, and he fails. 83 cut damage. He is walking away in shame, knowing the Fent Cart is leaving him this moment. And Goofy Gorilla has an Edgebreaker, and there's not much Gogurt can really do. Strikes downward, and Gogurt loses round 1. He seems to be coughing up at least 5 frogs. Very impressive.
I'm insane.
Only
That's
I
what I am.
Yeah, you are insane.
Insane.
Okay.
Both of these fighters are insane mentally. Anyways, the fight continues. Opens up. Gogurt threatening those swords like he always does. Goofy Gorilla goes high, and oh my goodness gracious, these people are a disgrace to the Broken Edge community. They are dead. By they I mean Gogurt. Gogurt is dead, and
Holy shit.
Gogurt seems to be having major coughing fits. He may have a sword, but he might honestly collapse at any moment from whatever he has. But Player continues, has used up ward early. His body is doing some weird shit, and Goofy Gorilla is showing just how much of a mess up he can also be by taking that lower stab right to the chest. I guess the skirt.
Are you like actually pooping, bro?
This is why you can't drink Powerade, bro. It gets me sick.
He apparently drank Powerade. Most
Why
people
you
seem
don't
to. It seems like Funky had a problem with coffee, and now we have Powerade problems and more. 1 round, 1 shots. God
Oh my
damn it!
gosh.
These people are not. These people are sick.
Oh my gosh, dude. Hold up.
Gogurt is actually. I think
Let's do
Gogurt
this.
is probably should be in a hospital right now, not playing Broken Edge.
warning.
But
Smoke druids.
Yeah, we're warning.
he sounds very sick right now. I think I should lower. I want to lower his volume a little bit more, honestly. But we're probably about to see some good Broken Edge. So, anyways, fight continues. Opening up very even damage. Gogurt threatening with those swords. I swear to God, if they just one-shot each other again, I'm gonna be pissed. Big damage. And Gogurt eats all the awakened damage, but it's awakened damage. He can still make some use out of that sword while it goes down very slowly. And oh my God, 100 cut damage. These fighters are something else, I gotta say. Ward comes out, and now both have used up their second wins in the span of about 5 sword clashes. Very impressive. Edgebreaker comes out, and some pretty nice damage overall. It's not going to force down to the critical parry, but Goofy Gorilla did take quite a bit there. Around 60 damage total to his blade. Gogurt strikes out. Gogurt collapses at the same time.
Why do I play this?
Gogurt should absolutely be in a hospital.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Your host, right?
Yeah.
That's how it works. Shut up. Boxer asked me to put my headphones on.
Okay, all right. I'm still not sure if they're able to hear me. I'll be honest here. Truth be told,
That's how he goes, right? His host.
I can't really put my headset on because I gotta hit the button. I think both these fighters. Yeah, I think I trust them. Hold on. It's Gogurt's host. You guys can hear me, right? Please. You guys can hear.
Oh God.
They can't hear me. They can't hear me for shit. God damn it.
Host, right?
No, I'm gonna leave the lobby. I'm trying to protest this. That's not what you do. Oh my goodness, I'm grabbing all the wrong buttons. All right, we're gonna be right back, folks. We'll figure this out. We'll figure it out just like we always do. Okay, apparently I am stupid. He does get host, I think. Yeah. Okay, alright, let me get the code in. So, yeah, they just can't hear me. I probably should just close the game, reopen the game, but honestly, I don't think I want to deal with all the problems that would probably cause. So, I think we'll just go on with me being mute to them. It's probably fine. It definitely won't cause any issues in the future. Nah. Alright, joining up. Alright. We wait for this thing to go. Goofy Gorilla's host. Alright, there we go. It's loading in. Sucks that they can't hear me, but that's kind of how it is. I'm just going to leave myself on mute. I'll just trust that they know what to do. But, anyways, looks like it's going to be a duelist? Duelist? Trying to think of a funny name. Duelist. Duelist, duel each other. Yeah. Okay, wait.
No, I cannot.
You guys good to go, by the way.
Stuff open at the bottom.
They can't hear me. You guys good to go, but yeah, you guys can hear me.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Thank
you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
By the way, I'm talking live because I might throw up.
Oh, okay. All right, someone's gonna throw up. Awesome. Gogurt is on the brink of throwing up live on stream. I think he muted up just because of it. All right, let me put my controllers down and grab the PS4 controller, fix up the camera. It's a cool sequence, but no. All right. Fight begins.
17 minutes.
Goofy Gorilla. Very weak openings from both, but you know it's to be expected. Edgeburger comes out of Gogurt and it runs right into the knife that Gorilla has placed. It's not looking too well. Let me turn the audio back up for our desktop so you guys can hear the game a bit more since they're not talking so much.
Oh, what the?
Anyways, big damage to both sides. Gogurt is once again losing his lungs as like live on stream.
Huh. Oh, I didn't have awakening. Okay.
All right, some pretty all right damage dealt to Gogurt. Goofy Gorilla looking for a good opportunity here. Strike. It's interesting seeing a duelist here. Duelist. I really want to make a tongue twister out of that. But yeah. Also, I somehow managed to close Firefox, so I can't look at the stream anymore. Wow, I'm really good at that. All right. Fight continues, and Gogurt once again is trying to empty out his lungs live on stream. I really hope he doesn't. But
Ooh, I dropped. Holy. No, bro.
ooh, and the gauge is broken. Not good at all for Gogurt.
No, yeah, that still broke my sword though, so I'm kind of like.
Pops Ward looking for some way to keep himself safe here. They're getting very much into the sword flicky era, and more big damage being dealt right over to Mr. Gorilla.
I don't like that.
He did hit that fen. You're right. Oh, he did. He hit the fen, and the ward is gone.
That's
I think
like
he hit that feather.
That's stupid. You left yourself so wide open.
They are
Yeah,
now
but it also
insulting
had
each other.
ward.
Very rude of these fighters,
It doesn't
especially as
matter.
Gogurt is
Well,
probably
yeah,
about
but
to
now you
heave.
lost it, didn't you? Come on, you're supposed to be
Well,
going.
you
All
don't
right.
have ward
Come on.
either. So
Gogurt is in a bit of a weird spot right now. Goofy Gorilla is,
round.
the gauge is just barely not broken. It's staying alive. 3 damage. Oh my goodness.
Ugh.
Gogurt
is
has
all
got to
money
find a way to
again.
break
I'm
that
gonna put my
gauge if
money
he
on that.
wants to keep on this
My
fight
money on this
going.
okay, brother.
They're not talking again. I'm gonna lower them because I don't like it. But
How did
oh,
I
that's
hit?
some big damage right there. That is
Dude,
exactly.
jump scare there.
Well, actually,
That's not fun.
wasn't a lot of damage. Did he really use that? Wait, hold on. I didn't see too much of the damage but it didn't look like he needed to use too much of that second wind. Edgeburger comes out
Okay.
of Goofy Gorilla. Gogurt has literally nothing left besides that knife and that sword. No abilities are in play. Goes extremely high, does a very nice wraparound, and Goofy Gorilla fucks up hard. Goofy Gorilla is really about to lose to a man that is about to lose his own lunch. This is not a good look for Mr. Gorilla, but Gogurt could still be defeated right now, either by himself or by Gorilla. We'll have to see. And it looks like it could be by Gorilla. Who knows? Overall, nice. It's just nice head tap, I guess. We're returning. I swear to God, if they do the same thing they did with their first fight, where they just trade body taps for like 3 rounds and then have like one more serious fight, then I'm gonna be pissed. Hopefully that's not happening again, as Gogurt gets a very nice and strong hit on Goofy Gorilla, taking away almost about half his health bar with a single strike in that opening move, and some low damage overall, much betterly dealt to Gogurt, but we're gonna have to see how the rest of this goes. This is some thrilling content. All right, another bit of a lag spike. Once again, fight's moving pretty slowly. Obviously, Gogurt seems to be taking a nice lead, but that's that lead is only by like a few centimeters at this point. There's not much there. He's gonna put more in his distance, and oh my god, they both go for the head tap, and Gogurt does not have host. The buffoon that he is.
Well, I'm gonna do the spinny. I'm gonna do the cool spinny thing.
They're talking about the
Only
spinny
4 days on
apparently.
Only 4 days on Duelist. Okay, let me do what I want. Let me have fun with it.
Goofy Gorilla has only 4 days on Duelist. He is admitting his weakness and failure right now. Very impressive move. And
Yeah, 4 days
8
on Duelist.
damage in total. Riveting. Alright. Waiting for something interesting to happen. And that interesting is about 60 damage dealt right over Gogurt. But like I said, this fight's moving very slowly until just a random ass head tap comes in and changes things. Gogurt does have that ward, goes a bit of an aggressive move there and kind of makes his sword pretty open, and he takes about 60 damage for it. Gogurt is once again done with his ward. He's once again about to probably peeve, but he's keeping himself calm. Good job on him. They're talking about the plan now, and I'm not exactly sure. One of these people really wants the Fent Cart roll, and one of these people does not. We're gonna see which one it is as soon as one of them dies. But I'm gonna see how the rest of this goes. And ooh, big hit right there. Goofy Gorilla took quite a bit of damage, but overall he is still sticking alive.
Are you gonna risk it for the biscuit?
Gogurt is looking to risk it for a biscuit, and the biscuit is the Fent Cart roll, and that
was
is
cheap, man. That was cheap.
Goofy Gorilla is now angry. And Gogurt uses up his ward, his second wind. Goofy Gorilla uses up his ward. Goofy Gorilla has a very comfortable lead here. Loses the ward. Okay, good time he used it when he did. Gogurt is looking for blood now. If he can get this last stab, then he will move on. And oh, that was bad.
I missed that so bad.
95 cut damage down to the critical parry right there. Not nice at all. Moving very slowly. Goofy Gorilla could go for the kill here. And
Rebuild.
ooh, 72 damage, forcing second wind off Goofy Gorilla. But he takes out his Edge Breaker. His Edge Breaker could end this fight right here, right now, if he doesn't block properly from Gogurt. Gogurt swipes fast, and no damage. What did he hit? Did he hit the knife? Either way, the Edge Breaker is still there. He doesn't have a knife, so maybe that was what it is. And Edge Breaker is used, and that is some huge damage. And by huge damage, I mean no more sword.
Who you gonna use for your secondary?
And Goofy Gorilla takes the win.
Okay, liking. Okay, I like that.
All right, so now we're gonna go to the host, Gogurt's host.
You make host. You make host.
All right. Wait, what? What are you talking about? I thought Gogurt's supposed to be host now. Oh my god. These people suck. All right. Anyways, we'll be right back, folks. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back on Gogurt's host this time. All right, you guys are good. You guys are good to go. You guys are good to start.
Am I allowed to use Persian again? Or is that no?
I mean, I guess no, not really, because you won with them earlier.
Then lost.
You won with Persian earlier, so
Yeah. No. Okay.
Gogurt resorts back to Duelist.
Oh, dude,
And,
okay, hold up.
Looks like Gorilla is gonna go with Viking here. All right, let me swap the names back around real quick.
I do some Kung Fu Panda type crap. Watch.
Kung Fu Panda type crap. I'm excited.
Uh,
All right, the fight begins. Let's open it up.
My character looks like a panda.
Gogurt strikes fast. That
I
was
mean, it's
very,
not
very
fast.
fast.
it does.
Hitting, I think, was that Gogurt? Oh,
That's a good one.
yeah.
See, that's the thing. I need to hold my shield down.
Gogurt gets a very nice opening hit. Gorilla already kind of struggling.
Class, you know how cool that would be? They added a mace.
That'd be stupid.
They're both arguing about another class. I don't know what they're talking about. But
A mace class, that would be sick.
Yeah, that'd be
a
cool.
mage class, that would suck ass. How the fuck you can do magic in this game? You know, wave the wand around and they're just gonna die? That sucks. But, anyways, big damage to both sides right now.
Beautiful, okay? Be unique,
Gogurt
okay?
overall in a little bit of a lead health-wise, but Viking and Duelist have pretty different styles and damage, and Gorilla is upset. Not really feeling the
Host it right now.
yeah, he's not really feeling the host helping him out here.
Bro, yeah, okay, you wanna talk host? Let's talk your game. Let's talk.
No. Don't even.
It seems that they're also arguing about the host diff.
You remind me of someone that was just playing a little bit ago, and I don't know who.
Takes out the axe, the double axe,
Take that.
and some really nice damage, honestly. Force and second wind on Gogurt. Gogurt takes out the edge breaker. Goofy Gorilla rushes forward, and overall the edge breaker is used. Not the best use of it I've ever seen.
Slow motion, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Gorilla is defending himself hard. They both have now ward. Strikes forward, and big risk, big damage, and big pain
Not cool, bro.
for Gogurt.
Ooh, dagger.
Gorilla is down.
Dagger. Ooh, dagger.
Down to the critical parry. He is taunting with that dagger, and he rushes forward
Don't
with
do that. Bad.
Grace the Ward. He tries to get rid of the knife. This is some real gameplay. If you guys don't know about it. Looks like they both are
Just
being
kidding. Ow, my door.
acting almost feral as Gogurt punches his door, trying to stab him. Very impressive move, and he even more impressive getting stabbed below the waist. Death for Gogurt. And once again, the Fent Cart Brawl it
To get your dagger.
I'm not gonna let
hangs in the
I'm not
balance
gonna
right
win
now.
this match.
Oh
Just
shit.
saying, I kind of have to.
He's making a claim here. Can he back it up with his thesis? I'm not exactly sure, but he rushes forward, and I don't know how I feel about that thesis. To be honest with you, that's not very good damage
You know, bro,
comparison.
ignore me being sick. I'm gonna kill you now. Kinda have to.
Making threats absolutely diabolical from these players. They really need to keep themselves in check.
Alright,
Once
I'm
again,
out of blood. I want blood. I want revenge for that hit.
they are still arguing about whatever the hit happened. Anyways, but
Sweet,
Viking continues,
cute
goes
revenge,
for a
baby.
chest
I want
stab,
that
from,
revenge.
and Gorilla
I want that
counters
revenge.
adequately. Loses a lot of his health though
that
for it.
revenge.
Ironically enough, Gogurt takes out the edge breaker, takes out the ward. Gorilla has edge breaker now, and looking for damage, goes very low, drops down to the floor basically, and gets 35 awakened damage for his troubles. Very good. But Gorilla has the axe out. He's threatening one of the axes. Takes out the second axe, and ooh, that's a lot of damage right there.
Oh, I still have blink left.
Still has the blade left. He is correct. So he's not using second wind now. He is going to save it the best he can.
Why wouldn't I?
Probably the smart thing to do here with that ward. It's going to keep him safe. But if he loses the ward, it doesn't matter if he loses the ward because he's just going to stab Gorilla as he
Yeah, he's
rushes
also
at him.
running at you, huh? Yeah.
Gorilla is contemplating all of his life choices at this moment.
You know, bro, after this game, after this tournament, we're getting back on.
It looks like they're going to have a fight outside.
It's only fair if we do.
And-
Don't let me win though.
Looks like they're going to have a bit of an argument afterwards. Anyways,
Why would I
but
win?
overall medium damage, blah, blah, blah,
I'm sick.
blood damage.
You
But
know, yeah, I quoted you. Oh, Uncle Ethan.
I don't really want to listen to the commentating for me, but it is kind of funny hearing them talk. Anyways, decent damage dealt right to Gogurt. Gogurt's got to keep himself careful
Not
here.
at this point in time, I don't.
And more damage dealt right to Gogurt.
Okay.
Gogurt is struggling a little bit. Has that ward though, so he's keeping himself safe. Takes out the edge breaker,
Oh,
threatening it, drops it down. Gorilla was also threatening the edge breaker. Goes very high, and Gogurt gets caught out on the strike. 99 cut damage, forcing second wind. Gorilla adequately responded much better. His gauge is very alive. He's looking in a very nice spot right now. Gorilla would have to do a lot to mess this up, and that's a lot right now.
Hold up.
His gauge is just barely breathing. It could have been a lot worse though because Gogurt's blade is really hurt right now.
There's no second technique.
And then he takes out the axes and very low strike, ending it right now. This is it actually. This is quite literally it for this fight. It's 1-1. This is the final round. This is either going to be extremely boring as one of them just one taps each other, or it's going to be a very nice long fight. We'll have to see. But both are very active, and a bad opening for Gorilla. Both are yelling bad words at each other. We don't know. Unfortunately, this is a very family-friendly Twitch stream. We can't say fuck or shit or ass. It's not allowed. But Gorilla is allowed to do what he wants. Gorilla takes out the edge. That is not an edge breaker. That is an axe, and that is a ward. And that was not much damage at all from poor Gorilla. Takes out the Edge Breaker though, threatens it a little bit, and some really nice damage overall. But honestly, there could have been a lot more there. Kind of disappointed, honestly, in him. Anyways, he wants to give up. And, oh, that's some massive damage right there. But the gauge is broken. Gorilla is put in just a sort of bad spot. Gogurt is looking for a way to kill him now. His ward is up. That ward is gone. And that second axe is gone, though. And it looks like, I believe that is the last axe that Gorilla had. He's just down to that sword and shield. Gogurt is threatening that Edgebreaker a lot. Will he actually get a use out of it, though? Rushes forward, and the host does the funny. The shield does the funny, and Gogurt takes the dub.
Give me high five.
Both are showing their affection for each other. This is a very strange affection.
I'm gonna go throw up now. Have fun, dude. Please continue. I love you, man. It's so fun to fight.
Does Gogurt realize that he has to keep on fighting? He did win. You know what? We'll figure it out. The next fight should technically be. I don't think Venom is checked in yet, which would mean. Let me check. Yeah, no Venom. So that would mean that the next fight will be Giant Viking versus a Blaze Wand. So that'll be a very good fight. Very good fighters. Yeah, we'll see you guys then. All right, and we have got the next match lined up. So yes, a Blaze Wand versus Giant Viking. Let me update that scorecard real quick. Blaze Wand is hosting for the first round. Rigged indeed. All right, update the score. All right, let me get into the lobby real quick. We will get started. Oh, hey, it's down to 109 ping now. Still awful, but, you know, it's a bit better. All right. Okay, 5 million years for me to be put in the lobby. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, they're probably already in here. All right. Hello, Blaze. Can you hear me, by the way? Blaze! Can you hear me? Blaze! Blaze! You've been struck by the funny. Oh, okay, all right, there. Okay, good, good, okay. Look, man, I'm scared. Okay. I don't know if my mic works or not until I ask. Anyways, okay. So now we are just waiting on Viking. Yeah, we're just waiting on him to get back in here. Unfortunately, it's gonna take a while. 5 million years.
Mr. Gigantic.
Yeah. You sound very tired, Blaze. Did you go to bed after
He'll be
you
here.
you fought Soggy?
Yes.
Fucking knew it.
No, I woke up at 11:45.
Ooh. That's kind of a bit close for me.
It's at 12, so it's kind of like
Yeah, that
a
is
little close.
just a little bit. Yeah.
I had time to eat something at least.
That was probably helpful. Yeah. Where is Giant Viking? So he keeps on posting the fucking Fortnite gif, the one-shotting. I swear.
Oh, the one pump.
Yeah, the one. He keeps on posting it. So Blaze, what are you gonna do with the $20 in the half-used Fent Cart Brawl if you win?
If I end up winning,
Yeah, what are you gonna use it for?
I think I'm gonna buy like some Five Guys.
Just 5 guys? Damn, that's luxury, honestly. I see why you would choose that. Oh, Venom just fucking God damn it, Venom.
It's a little late then.
Yeah, Venom, you're too late. I'm sorry. We kind of finalized. I get like it's kind of we can't really throw another player in there really, because it's just too much of a hassle to make another person do it again. I feel bad. Yeah, he's.
You know what? I should buy a I should buy a Despicable Me Funko Pop.
How much is that? Is that $20?
I don't know. It might be $20. I already have a unicorn one.
Wait,
The unicorn from Despicable Me.
wait. Not Venom doesn't know
I
what.
forget what its name is.
Hold on. Wait. Pause. Apparently, Not Venom did not know that he was a part of this tournament. That explains a lot, honestly. That explains a lot of things.
I mean, to be fair, all you have to do to get in is interest.
Yeah, I guess he just didn't connect the dot. Honestly, yeah.
Unless someone could mix that in.
Yeah. I feel bad,
It's like
but
if you don't look at announcements. And
I mean, true. Yeah. Then again, this is like a. I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, it worked out.
Either way, yeah. So also, where the fuck is Giant
Where
Viking?
is this guy?
Where is Giant Viking? Does he want to give up too? We're gonna give Giant Viking fucking 10 more minutes.
Mr. Despicable Viking?
If Giant Viking does not show up, then we're just gonna assume that he actually just overdosed on Fent, like live, and we're moving on.
I'm gonna do it live.
What?
Never mind.
Get on! Giant Viking is nowhere to be seen. Damn, that's sad.
Yeah, just unresponsive.
Also, I'm also a little bit concerned about Gogurt. Is Gogurt okay? Because it sounds like he's gonna throw up, like during that whole thing. Okay, Viking said K. Okay, good. But like he said, I think he said like, oh, I'm gonna go puke now. And like,
I hope he didn't.
yeah, that's the thing is like, and I messaged him after it ended saying, hey man, just so you know, you're in the finals technically. Like, don't die yet, you know. But I don't know what's going on with him. So
Still got 1 game to go.
yeah, we do. So hopefully everything's fine. But yeah. Oh, apparently, yeah. Soggy did put the warning in, but Venom just didn't see it. Which, you know, fair enough, I guess. Yeah.
Oh.
So yeah, he just didn't know.
Whoops.
Classic. 5 million years for Viking to get on. He said K earlier. Give him a few years, man. He might show up.
I sent the code 7 minutes ago.
You did. He said K like a minute ago.
Slow.
He is incredibly slow. He's probably gonna do something lame if he gets the $20. He's probably gonna spend it on fucking. What's a lame way to spend $20?
Something stupid like that.
What's a lame way to spend $20?
To buy 5 guys.
That's a good point. Yeah, buying 5 guys is pretty lame. Yeah. Well, why are you laughing?
Despicable Me Funko Pop is where it's at.
That's pretty good, honestly. There's a lot of different Funko Pops you could buy. You just gotta pick one though.
Viking, would you buy Despicable Me Funko Pop?
Would you buy the Despicable Me Funko Pop, Viking?
I mean, I already have like.
He already owns a Despicable Me Funko Pop. God damn it! All right. Yeah, just start fighting. Okay, hopefully they start fighting. Jesus, what absolute degeneracy. All right. Anyways, let me fix up that camera. Put down the controller. Don't fall off the table. All right. Okay.
91, 92, 93, 94.
The Giant Viking is apparently counting
95.
looking
like a
good.
bellend.
It's
95,
looking real clean.
95 is sweet.
I mean, yeah.
Blaze 1 loads in and the
I had
fight
125
begins.
before.
Pirate v Pirate, both main pirates.
That was
These
yesterday.
legend become. I still can't wait for my legend pirate buffs. Those are definitely coming, right, G4? G4 is definitely here too. They're coming, right? Damn. Anyways, all right. Fight opens with a very, very, very high bit of damage dealt to a Blaze.
No.
Not that much damage dealt back to Viking.
It's true. No.
Both are taunting each other. They don't like each other at all, which is understandable. Overall, some pretty nice damage dealt.
You got 1 awaken, that's pretty good.
It's overall a very stagnant fight right now. Which is, yeah. Stagnant and, oh! Viking just stabs him. Ablaze,
What are you doing?
Ablaze is contemplating his life choices, and he gets stabbed.
I'm not critical mag now. I'm not gonna fall for that.
Fight re-begins again. Try to go for an underhand stab and hits the knife. Wow. Ablaze loses the knife very early, which is not great. And some decent cut damage is dealt right back as well to him. Overall, pretty bad start for Ablaze right now over these first 2 clashes. He's got to try to make up for it. He still keeps on trying to do a bit of a low strike, but Giant Viking keeps on just countering it effortlessly. Ablaze takes out the ward. And the Kriegsmesser, was that the Kriegsmesser that came out? Either way, that sword gauge is gone for Ablaze. And he has now lost an ability too. He's used his ward. He's moving very, very slowly. Maybe he really did fall asleep after the Saki fight. He is very, very slow right now.
Never say like that ever again.
It appears that
What's the problem?
Giant Viking does not like the way he said that.
Yeah, no.
Blaze takes out the edge breaker. Looks like he's going to try to surprise Viking here, but he has his wards out, so it's kind of hard to surprise him right now. Goes for a bit of a weird strike.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
And pretty poor damage right now. Blaze is just kind of falling behind in a lot of ways. And the knife comes out, and 65 damage is pretty good, but Giant Viking is just kind of dominating this fight right now. All of Blaze's abilities have been used, and he still has some of his secondaries, and by some I mean 2.
Yeah, I got
He has his sword secondaries, which are probably his best ones, but he's got to
True.
use them well. But a Viking just has all of them. But 89 cut damage is not going to help out Viking's case. Very unfortunate move for him. Rushes forward, and oh, that's a big overhead strike with the sword.
Never say that ever again.
They're still talking concerningly.
Weird.
And he runs himself right into another sword.
Gripping hard. This is streamed. This is streamed.
It appears that Ablaze is saying some weird things that I have not been catching, because I'm blind.
Weird. Alright. Yeah, #1 commentator right here.
Ablaze takes out his own ward very early, and Giant Viking dies first thing. Good job.
Okay, sure.
Giant Viking is coping already.
It off. Just full on sprint.
Sweet baby rays.
Fight continues. Ablaze turns his mic off and actually gets a little bit jumped a bit by Viking rushing forward. Loses a secondary for it, which kind of sucks this early. And big cut damage dealt right over to Viking, though.
The host is kicking in.
Giant Viking is talking about the host kicking in. It's been kicking in for some time now, but 12 cut damage dealt right over to him. Giant Viking seems to be having some slight problems with the way the host is happening, which is understandable, because he is kind of, well, no, that was a good hit. Giant Viking seems to just not like this current situation.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna. Oh my lord, it's gonna happen.
Giant Viking is coping hard right now
Whooping you so hard.
in his lack of skill. Giant Viking just needs to close it out. I don't know what he's talking about. Swords are swinging, and
I'm whooping you so hard, I'm gonna lose because of host. I love this game. I love that it comes down to that.
Viking is a little bit mad, which is completely understandable, to be honest with you. But as we also say in the industry, he's kind of just got to get good.
Fuck this game.
Viking is having a lot of issues right now.
This game. Fuck this game. Fuck this game.
Viking is having some more
Lose 'cause
issues.
of host.
Ablaze is looking like he's singing up to his blade. Viking's concerns are completely valid, to be honest with you, because host does suck the fun out of the game most of the time. But at the same time, fucking get good. Anyways, but that was a very, very quick strike. Ablaze loses his ward already, and Viking just got sloppy. Honestly, that too. He just stopped caring. He definitely got sloppy.
Yeah.
Baby rays.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay. Well, I was whooping
He
you
got
the whole
sloppy.
game. Now.
Also, my cat is meowing in the hallway.
Holy shit! It always comes down to that.
Viking is a little frustrated.
Are you gonna take host?
That's.
Viking does take host here.
Yes, I'm gonna fucking. Oh, it's. Oh.
That too. Yeah, I will say is that ultimately this is for $20 and a Discord role. I don't think you're taking it too seriously, but at the same time, competitiveness is competitiveness. Anyways, we'll be right back. And actually, now I think about it, I keep on saying that, but like we get the code pretty fast. I'm gonna. My cat is still meowing. Okay, I'm gonna briefly mute it up. All right, we're joining the lobby right now. Hopefully the code wants to work, but you know, it'll take its time. All right, so we're gonna have Giant Viking on his host now. See how it goes. All right. All right, you guys good to start? Hopefully they could hear me when I said that. Seems like it's kind of delayed when people say they can hear me.
Just unhappy about. I think you're just unhappy about getting reverse sweep.
All right, you guys good to start? You guys good to start? Yeah.
No,
Okay,
no,
Box,
Box. We're gonna sit
thank you.
here and we're gonna talk about feelings.
Okay. All right. We can turn this into a podcast if you guys want.
After that last match.
All right, that's fair.
Let's turn it. Right. Let's
All
talk
right.
about how West Coast has a bunch of homeless people and the Blaze is one of them. All right,
Hmm.
let's get this going.
You guys do that, you know.
Okay. You know what?
We're gonna have a barbarian versus barbarian mirror.
Let's have some fun here, Blaze. Let's have a good time.
Yeah, let's have some.
They're talking very strangely. I wonder if they've been scheming. All right, so let me swap around the names real quick.
Rays.
All right, fight begins.
Oh my lordy lord.
Viking rushes forward,
Oh,
and
lordy
his
lord.
skill has got to shine through now. Now that he is lacking behind, and now it's his host. It's his host to lose.
Oh.
And overall, that's some big damage being dealt. Ablaze seems to be celebrating live as he jumps upward and
I'm the destroyer of worlds, Blaze.
You know what? He can be that. They both take out their edge breakers and both waste their edge breakers on each other. I just made the realization. It looks like Giant Viking has legendary, and that would mean Ablaze has main. It seems. So interesting. I do know that Giant Viking is a major fan of legendary. It's interesting to see how he tries handling this. He's dealing damage back slowly,
See how that goes.
ever so slowly. Just kind of how it is. To see and
Oh, you
ooh.
dropped. But, you know, my luck, I suppose.
He did drop. Viking is finding more ways to cope. Live on
Oh, he
stream.
dropped again. My luck, I suppose.
He's still finding more ways to cope, and the Blaze Wand is celebrating with his hands in the air in a taunting gesture
That's what we love.
at Giant Viking. Some lag strikes my visuals, and apparently they just freeze.
GG.
Giant Viking is struggling with understanding that he may just not be having a good day in terms of playing the game, which, you know, fair enough. We'll have to make sure to contact Gogurt to see if he is still alive, honestly. Just to make sure he's not hurling in the toilet right now.
Chicken for Popeyes.
I don't know what to say exactly to that one. Fight continues. Big upper strike. And, ooh. I think this is Giant Viking's Insanity arc, honestly. This is how he devolves into Insanity. He starts singing about Popeye's chicken fries, which are pretty good, honestly. I've had them.
Angry, Blaze. You're getting frustrated, aren't you?
He's trying to taunt him.
Desperate. You're realizing the gap between our health. I'm not gonna run at you.
I feel like this is a very, honestly, this could be used as like a psychological thing. I could just let them talk, honestly, for a fight. You know, let's just see.
One of your kind, Blaze. One of your kind. Yeah, come on. Yeah, you like 98. Does it taste good, Blaze? Does it taste good? You having a good time? You having a great time? I think you're having a great time. I think you're having a goody old time. There we go.
I think someone might be able to actually feasibly diagnose Viking with schizophrenia by now. He's really talking about it. Ablaze Wand is not really responding in any capacity, so Giant Viking is just talking to himself, to be honest with you. It's possible he thinks there's another fighter with him, but either way, Giant Viking is... He may be winning right now, but mentally he is absolutely losing it.
No, I'm not. I should not sing that song.
He's trying to find good songs to sing in the middle of my stream, which I'm actually quite concerned if he thinks that even if I won't like it.
Destroyer of worlds.
He's proclaiming himself Destroyer of Worlds, yet he is kind of getting destroyed in the health bar. I mean, they're both kind of getting destroyed in the health bar. Technically, he has a lead, but at the same time, like, you know.
There we go.
63 damage, that's pretty good for Viking.
Never felt so good. So good. So good. South Carolina. Ba, ba, ba. Never felt so good. So good. So good.
That was 150 damage dealt right to Viking. Jeez, that was a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Viking is talking, I think we can only be described as very sensually right now. Singing about his Popeyes and his chicken fries. They don't have chicken fries. Wait, no. Burger King. Okay, a lot of places have those.
No.
He is now laughing to himself.
No.
I think the better way to say this is definitely Viking's schizophrenia arc.
No.
He strikes out and
No. South Carolina.
he's singing a song. That's some very nice lag, and that's some very big damage dealt right up to Giant Viking. Takes out the second wind. Taps Ablaze to get rid of his own ward. Ablaze is still threatening. They're both threatening the edge breakers right now. They have Giant Viking still has a ward to use, and Giant Viking rushes that sword in with no edge breaker to help out, and that's some big damage he just took. Forcing down to the critical parry point, takes out the ward, walks forward, gets tapped on the head. Ablaze Wand is absolutely ruining. Honestly, actually, I don't even know how to describe this, to be honest with you. He still has he still has his regeneration abilities, it seems, which is gonna end up okay, he is playing the risk. Ablaze is doing it. He's playing the risk, and that's an extra 12 cheeky damage he gets. Hey, helmet. That's an extra 12 cheeky damage he gets. But Giant Viking has that critical parry, but that has nothing else. He rocks forward.
Alright. What? Bro, how much place space?
Giant Viking is what can only be described as losing it.
No.
Let me try to audio just a little bit. I think we'll just let his
No.
schizophrenia ramblings explain this last round.
Oh, you dropped. No. Yeah, that's game. It's my birthday. It literally is my birthday. It's my birthday stream. It's my birthday stream. Yeah, I'm 15. Hey. This is a terrible start to my day. You are a terrible start to my day. You are a terrible start to my day. I want you to know that. Yeah.
Okay, well, happy birthday, Mr. Giant Viking. I'll let his schizophrenic ramblings continue.
What do you recommend for me to eat for my birthday?
He should have tried eating Five Guys. No reason. They can't hear me, but
You
you know,
reckon?
that's my personal. Oh,
I don't think that's the thing to eat.
unfortunate.
You should have
Thank you
mayo
for the-
Cheez-Its.
But
Is that-
Ablaze1 moves on
What?
and eliminates
That'd
Giant
be
Viking.
I don't think it would be very delicious, but I'll try.
Giant Viking is open to anything, including being bad at the video game and having a bad start to his birthday. Hope he gets better. But ultimately, his schizophrenia ramblings contributed to him failing hard. And that is the end of that fight. So that means Ablaze is moving out of the finals. Assuming Gogurt is still alive and is not currently hunched over a toilet, then we are hopefully going to have one last fight. We'll be back. If he's not back, then we're just going to assume he's dead or something. We'll be back. All right. Ablaze is in fact alive, and so is Mr. Gogurt. So we have our final lobby. We have the finale. The Fent Cart Brawl will be dished out to whoever wins this. Let me get into the lobby. Ablaze starts out with host. Like the last 3 times, he has absolutely been rigging the game to give him wins. You can't see it, but in game, I am listed as having 4,000 ping. Apparently, the thing. I took a screenshot of that. That's pretty funny. All right. Anyways, but let me join the lobby that he just sent out. Okay, all right, and there we go. All right, I'm in. Hopefully, takes 5 million years to load in. Ablaze is in the chat saying tweaking right now, fiending for it. He is. He really wants the Fent Cart roll. Hello, Blaze. So I'd like to just confirm that you are in fact tweaking right now for the Fent Cart roll. I'd like to confirm that. Shit, can you not hear me again? Does it take like a few minutes for my mind to turn on? I swear to God. Oh, wait, can you hear me?
No, it works.
Oh my God. Okay, all right. Real quick before we start, I'd just like to throw this out there that Ablaze, you said that you are quote unquote tweaking for it for the Fent Cart roll. Is that true?
Fiending for it.
Fiending for it.
Blaze, can we go easy on me, dude? I barely won my last fight.
Ablaze is being asked to go easy when the Fent Cart roll is on the line. I think Gogurt is gonna die. But anyways, you guys,
Wait, hold on.
think
Are we
that's
talking
not
about
wrong.
drugs? Hold up. Okay.
are you guys ready to start whenever you can?
We're talking about drugs here.
We are in fact talking about drugs. I should change the title card. Oopsie doopsies. I have not even done that. Oh, I'm a great tournament host. All right, you're gonna have to have the slightly weird perspective while I finish up this real quick. All right.
I'm sorry, mommy.
I hope they never talk again.
We're putting drugs on the table. Really? That's what we're doing here?
Has he not realized his drugs have been on the table this whole time?
Come on, dude.
All right, anyways, let's fix up the camera real quick.
26 damage.
All right, Persian versus Pirate. Battle of the Peas.
Viking, can I just forfeit?
Overall, Gogurt is
that like an
questioning his
iguana?
life choices right now as
Oh, okay.
Ablaze is staring him down and deals a little bit of damage to that health gauge, just a little bit.
I'm gonna throw up again.
If he throws up lives on stream and ends and this is how we end the tournament, then that would be pretty funny. But also bad. Hopefully Gogurt keeps his lunch in. Anyways, fight continues. Gauge is broken for Gogurt. He's going to have to keep his blades alive somehow. Goes for a very low sweep, and Ablaze also loses his blades. These are pretty much the two characters which are better after their gauges are broken. So it's very interesting to see how both these players will fight it out. Gogurt seems to be slightly losing it.
One second, he was gonna. He might attack you real quick.
Looks like that they are not agreeing to a basic tap. Very rude, in fact. Looks like Gogurt is taking out his second win. He's
Wait, God.
Hold on.
Can I even tap you? Okay, here we go.
looks like they're both having some slight issues as Gogurt is contemplating how to do this. Ablaze is taking out the edge breaker, taps on the head,
Yeah,
easy
I'm
open
doing something.
shut. Gogurt is a little dead.
Mom,
Right now?
I don't think you understand that this can't be a moment.
Apparently, Gogurt's mom has entered the
Can you
room
just hold on?
and is now causing problems for him live. Poor guy.
My mama don't love me anymore.
Damn.
I might have to leave. Oh.
Apparently, Gogurt is being threatened with having to leave
That
early.
wasn't very nice, mister.
That's painful. Speaking of painful, that's a lot of damage that he's taking, and that's a lot of damage he just took. 100 plus damage or so. Taken right to the chest, and the Blaze Wand is being ruthless. He wants the Fent Cart roll bad, and that $20 for that Minions Funko Pop. I'm gonna hold him to his word for it. If you guys don't hold him to his word for it, then we are a failure. Anyways,
Oh,
big old damage right to Gogurt's blade, and that's gonna take it right down to the critical parry point. But he's still got one more big blade to work with, and that blade's also gonna probably get worked down to the critical parry point. Very impressive.
Nope, that's it.
Gogurt is in a little bit of what might describe as a bad spot, but hopefully he can work himself out of this by careful, strikes and hits and all that. That's not going to happen at all because, like I said, Ablaze wants that $20 and he wants that Fent Cart, and he is going to get it some way or somehow. He also sounds extremely tired, which I think shows just kind of what type of fight this is. This has been the tournament of all time, honestly. And a stab to the head. That's not the head. Don't call that the head. But
I can run.
looks like Ablaze is proving the fact that he can run. He is celebrating, running around his room. Gogurt could hurl up at any moment. Truly a moment for all time, and it's pretty nice damage overall, but at the same time, not that much.
Thank you.
They're both being very what might describe as mundane, as I am also in a kind of mundane mode at this point because this is the final fight and I am tired. I woke up at like 8. I had like a really weird dream where my cat was just in my backpack and she was just chilling there. I don't know why I had that dream. Anyways, big damage, and another gauge is broken.
Random wonders, am I right?
Might as well just let him do the commentary for me.
Fine.
Oh yeah, also, Gogurt is getting doxxed, by the way, live after this is over. Ablaze is actually waiting outside of his house right now. He's playing Broken Edge outside of his house right now, live. He's beating him right now, and as soon as he wins, he will rush into his home and dox him live on stream. This is the riveting content we have prepared for you, by the way. Anyways, fight continues. Overall, Gogurt is in just straight up what might describe as a bad spot, but at the same time, it's actually it's more even than. It's not really. Ablaze has the secondaries, but Gogurt does have mostly full blades at this point. To be fair, critical parry is still in play for both of the fighters, and strikes up, and Gogurt gets the swipe.
Holy
It's
crap.
not over for him just yet, and Gogurt
No, I
loses
did
his
it.
mind,
One round.
taking a strike at him.
Dude, this is your fault, bro.
Gogurt is now throwing around placements and blames onto a Blaze Wand.
This is your fault, man.
He is. It sounds like he's on almost the verge of tears, which is understandable considering the deteriorated mental state that he seems to be in. I think we're all deteriorated mental states.
This is your fault, bro. This is your fault.
Once again, the victim blaming is being placed onto a Blaze, although I do believe that there is some semblance of him being at fault here. He pops ward earlier and absolutely annihilates one of Gogurt's blades with the knife.
Nah, because you have
What are you
your
gonna do?
list.
Well, yeah,
What is he
you
gonna
know
do?
what's
He could have killed him there. That would have been funny. Anyways, 12 damage. The
about my
secondaries are
villains?
getting a little bit wasted there. But looks like the funny Edgebreaker failure noise plays
That's fair.
as he rushes forward, faking out the
I mean,
Edgebreaker.
My Dolus just sucks, though. I mean, come on, you know this.
Gogurt looking for a way to strike back. And some really nice damage, but he also takes 58 cut damage. He doesn't need... Does he really need Edgebreaker there? I mean, second one there, I don't know if he really did personally. I feel like he could have saved it. But then again, I'm also not seeing the damage numbers as well as he is, so ultimately he knows better. He jumps forward, 100 cut damage.
Sweet baby.
Sweet baby rays.
Sweet baby rays indeed. And Ablaze has that Edgebreaker, and he's going to rush forward with
my
it.
gosh. Oh.
Almost all the damage. And is one of his blades gone? Yes, it is. He is down to one sword, one life. He rushes downward,
Oh my Jesus Lord.
loses the blade, curses the name in vain, and dies.
Do I have to take codes, or can I just continue fighting you?
Ablaze takes round
You
one.
don't have to take those. You can keep it. You can stay on mine.
Let's just do this, bro. I just wanna get done with it.
I think he's giving up, honestly, which is understandable. I think they're gonna stay on host. All right, I guess they're just gonna go again. Oh god, that's funny. I guess I can
Wait,
pipe
am I
in
allowed to use
and just say I'm all good with this.
the super, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but
Oh, and they're already going. Okay, never mind. I don't even have to say anything. They're just good at that. All right. Anyways, put the controller back down, and this is gonna be most likely the final fight, unless Gogurt can meek out the spectacular win, which is most likely what some might describe as impossible, because a Blaze Wand is probably him. He is him, unfortunately, but
thank you.
he can give himself a try. Gogurt is already
Everything
losing
fighting
himself.
for your bro. I don't know if I can keep going.
He knows this is a losing battle, but he will fight valiantly, trying to battle for that Fent roll. Half-used Fent roll.
So.
Fent Cart Roll. Anyways, fight continues. Very massive overhead strike, and he gets caught out in the middle of it. Loses pretty much all of one of his blades.
Maybe.
Depressing, I know. The Blaze One still has a bit of his gauge left. Takes out the Edgebreaker. Looks to be threatening with it. And Gogurt rams his sword right into his own blade. Into his blade. And puts himself in what I describe as a bad spot as he takes out Second Wind. Fakes out the drops the Edgebreaker in time. And it looks like knife is still in play.
Oh.
Oof. That's a bit of damage. Go right back to Ablaze. Ablaze is forced to use Second Wind. Still has his his critical parry. And Gogurt still has ward.
that hit, chat. Chat a lot, guys. I'm coming back, Drex.
There are 7 people in chat. I don't know who he's talking to. He's probably one of them. He probably left his account open. Anyways, but
Nice block.
the fight continues.
Be nice. Friendship.
Talking about friendship now, which I feel like that
Not
should
friendship?
probably not be a problem in this situation, in this
What do we-
conversation.
Wait, how did I not get that? What? Wait.
It looks like they're contemplating how the critical parry didn't work. Apparently, the critical parry bug is back, but weaker, and it just doesn't trigger critical parry, but it still looks. Box, what is this? Magno, this is a horse shit, okay? This is...
That's fair.
I'm not sure if I call it a disgrace, but I think
Yeah, I think I should.
I think a shit show is the best way to describe it.
Whatever, though,
It's a
right?
shit show. It's a funny shit show, though,
Whatever
I think.
happens, happens.
Strikes downward,
I mean,
loses his blade, and Gogurt is now going to pull the classic Broken Edge strategy that has patented and worked thousands of times. Walk forward, and it works! See what I mean? See what I mean, folks?
I can't do it.
He's about to
Oh, it
lose his
sucks.
lungs. Gogurt is on the verge of breaking down and just kind of straight up dying live on stream.
Stop playing. I can't, bro. I have to keep fighting.
He has to keep fighting for his honor and the Fent Cart Roll.
Don't. After that horrendous.
Oh yeah,
swing
Viking. This
from
is
Valhalla, I can-
Magno. This is casual. Absolutely
I can
casual.
prove something.
This is not. This is not in any way Light Owls versus like. This is not actually really associated with Light Owls. No, it's not. I know. Yeah, no, it's not. It's not really a thing there. This is just a casual fight between a couple players. But yeah.
It's about to all come out.
Oh my goodness.
I can't.
I think we're all kind of at our wits' end right now. This has been going for 2 hours. Saki was not lying earlier, but
I have to at least get like another life off you from doing this.
overall, I should be trying to give this fight some respect. But even damage overall being dealt over these fighters. Things are going pretty slow, I'd say, or more on the slow side. Ward was up for both of them, and Ward is now gone for Gogurt. This is one of his strikes. Looks like both are oh my god, the stutter. Both are threatening edge breakers and didn't really work out. Gogurt's taking his own edge breaker now. Looking for a nice strike. Blaze has the knife and he wasted on the knife. Gogurt. Actually, no, he did not waste the edge breaker on the knife. I am stupid. Edge breaker is coming out once again for Gogurt. And hits for 29 damage. Disappointing.
What's the plan?
He's trying to figure out the plan, and I'm not sure he ever. I didn't actually know he actually really had a plan. He has a plan, but the plan, I'm not sure if it involved taking nearly over 200 damage to one blade, which wouldn't matter anyway since his gauge is broken. But still, things it's hurting a little bit. He still has critical parry though. Blaze 1 has both of generation abilities. Still has almost a gauge in sense. Okay, the gauge is gone, but
Listen, if he wants to complain, which I will in a minute here, I will complain.
Gogurt is in fact complaining.
Oh shit, GG by the way. It's a good game. Lasted anyways.
Well, Blaze 1 walks forward. He's going to trigger out his second wind. Gogurt has his critical parry done. Gogurt has to do something drastic here if he wants to keep himself alive in this fight and claim that Fent Cart roll, and that is not what you do. That is the blade gone, and now it is just one sword versus Blaze. And honestly, I feel bad. He does not really have much of a chance here unless he does the classic walk forward strat. He might, honestly. Who knows? Okay, yeah, he did, but he died. Anyways, this could be the final round.
Hurry up, kill me.
Kill me.
Oh god, wait, that was the second round?
Gogurt is still making the revelation that it's not over yet. He still has one more fight. The last one.
Yeah.
Fight opens up. Both swing swords around. The Blaze one jumps forward.
I'm playing risky with 80 ping over here.
80's not risky, bro.
Bro, for me, dude, when I'm sick and I like move so slow.
Goes low with the edge breaker, and all the damage is being dealt. Gogurt is feeling the pain in a lot of ways, honestly. I feel bad for him. Does a very nice hook around though. And hey, he does some good damage. He is still dead though, but he does some good damage. Second one was used. Ward is up for both fighters. Both are going to try to keep themselves safe. And the ward is actually tapped for a Blaze. A very nice strike from Gogurt. You know, Blaze could be nice and make this go down to like the final fight, like the final round. Ooh, but overall he's not going to do that because, like I said earlier, he wants that Fent Cart roll, and he's not going to stop until he gets it. And that includes killing anybody in his way, including Gogurt, which in this case is about to happen probably. Blaze has all of his generation abilities. We're pretty much the exact same spot as last time. A little bit earlier, he's going to keep his sword though. He still has enough energy to make it work. Gogurt appears to have lost an arm.
I'm too lazy.
He is too lazy to fix his arms.
That's crazy. Just play.
Just play is all it needs to take, and his sword, one of his arms is just gone. And the Blaze is questioning his morals right now. How bad does he want that Fent Cart roll? Will he put down a defenseless person? Oh, he's got his hand back. He's not defenseless anymore, and that defenselessness is gone. A Blaze.
I'm gonna go throw up and go home my mom. Hi, bro.
Gogurt. I hope Gogurt feels better. Yeah. All right, Ablaze, congratulations to Ablaze, who is the winner of the second Broken Edge Brawl of their little Discord community. I feel like I probably should have gotten a better name from Soggy. But anyways, as part of his winnings, Ablaze has earned the right to go buy the Minion Funko Pop and the Fent Cart roll given to him graciously through the tournament. I know this is a shit show, and I do want to get back to doing streaming stuff. I've had a few ideas about certain streams. The zombie stream from Oolong, you guys really should go check that shit out because it's gonna be so cool. But yeah, I was hoping to do something with guilds and one of my special events, you know, like Simon says, Chaos Tournament, but with guilds. I think that's still something I really want to try at some point because I think that would be such an interesting thing to do. But like I said, that's for the future. So yeah, this is the end of stream. Yeah, good to be back. And by be back, I'm probably gonna disappear for another month as I get, indulged too much in like fucking, I don't know, Helldivers 2. That game's awesome. All right.